Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Thanks so much for joining me today. If this is your first time seeing one of my videos, thanks so much for checking me out. Today is the first of many videos to come on a segment that I call How to Be Vegan. Let's go ahead and get into it. Okay, let me start off by saying I am not a vegan. Let me start off by saying that I am not a vegan expert. I'm not a vegan nutritionist. I'm not even all the way vegan yet. However, I am on my vegan journey and I want to share the ups and downs that I experience, what has worked, what has been working for me, what hasn't been working for me. And really, I feel like this information will be good for anyone who is already vegan, because I'll share other things that have worked for me and maybe it might help somebody else. Or it could be for someone who wants to be vegan or simply just increase the plant-based foods that they're eating. And this is how I figure that I will do it. This will be a weekly segment that I will be sharing on Wednesdays, which will also help me to post 1 to 2 times a week. My goal is to actually do a little bit more. You will see hopefully very soon, but I'm getting my life organized and together. Without further ado, let's go ahead and talk about the first how to be vegan topic, which is, why do you want to be vegan? For me, simply put, it's for my health. I'm not sick, I don't have diabetes, I don't got them sugar beaties, I don't have high blood pressure. However, I have a rock hard digestive system. It hardly likes anything. It's been like this for years. Let me tell you a bit about my digestive system. When I was young and I thought I was popping and stuff and I was cute and tiny and in shape and everything like that, I ate terribly. But you couldn't see it physically because I was an athlete. I ran, I worked out a lot. I was in college, so I could do it often. I was a personal trainer. I worked out with my clients, and I was a certified personal trainer, and I worked out with my clients, so I was always on the move, but I didn't feel good. So finally, I got the bright idea to visit my dietitian on my college campus, Go Beach, Cal State Long Beach, and I spoke with a dietitian, and when I met with the dietitian, we evaluated my diet at that time, and I pretty much found out that I ate like crap. And I don't know why I need to go to a dietitian to realize that, but I did. Here was my pretty much normal diet. Powerade for breakfast and like a croissant or something like that at about 11 o'clock. If anybody's ever gone to Cal State Long Beach in the business department, there's a little snack shack right there. You can pick up a whole bunch of stuff, mostly not good for you, although maybe it's changed now. But that's what I would get at about 11 o'clock after my first couple of classes. And then I would have lunch at like 3 or 4 o'clock after track practice, which was, I would say, 3 out of 5 days, a Jack in the Box, and I would get a medium or large spicy chicken sandwich with extra tomato, a large fry, and a lemonade drink, Minute Maid. Yes. Okay, so for dinner, a lot of times I would have more junk, or sometimes not even eat at all. That was bad. So when I realized that, at that point, I decided that I would try to eat better, and so at about 19 years old, that was my aha moment that maybe I should start cooking more food at home. So granted, I am appreciative that I had the wherewithal to at least see a dietitian early on. Don't be afraid. You can be any age and go see a dietitian. If you want to eat better, go see somebody who studied it to help you, right? Yes. Okay, so at that time, I tried to do vegetarian, but I didn't do it right. I would have like oatmeal or cereal for breakfast with milk, 2%. That's the only one that I would tolerate. I hated milk growing up. 2% was the only one that I could tolerate. And then for lunch, I would have like a peanut butter and jelly sandwich, and then for dinner, I would have like meatless spaghetti or something, which Those in itself are not bad, but I obviously was not eating healthily still. However, I can say that it was a noticeable difference on my digestive system, that my body did like less meat. Eventually, I think after about a year, I did start, of course, I didn't just eat meatless spaghetti and sandwiches, but I started expanding and eating more vegetables and things of that nature. But eventually I went back to eating meat, and I just ate a reduced meat diet, which is what I call most time vegetarian, or what I sometimes call vegetarian-ish, because I would say that for, I don't know, the past 5, 6, 7 years, somewhere in there, I have ate a mostly vegetarian diet, and I would just have a little bit of meat when I would have a serving, or just none at all. And that's where I've been for the past several years. Then a couple months ago, I decided that I was going to do vegetarian. But I realized that I knew a lot more now than I did before, and I would go ahead and go in, and let me tell you, after 3 days, or I should say after 2 days, on the third day, my body was so happy. Can I get a little personal? I'm gonna get a little personal. Cover your ears if you don't want to hear nothing, but I was going 3 times a day from the third day on. Not normal for me. Senna was a regular part of my diet, even when I wasn't eating terribly. So that feeling was amazing for me, to feel cleaned out and like not bloated, and to really feel good. So then after a couple of weeks, I was like, okay, I think I'll just keep on with this. But I was still eating dairy, and I have a lot of videos that I'm going to be showing that I have recorded, where I was like, kind of going to this vegetarian. But it wasn't until recently, about a month ago, that I decided I would do vegan, because when I tried no dairy for about a week, I realized that I felt even better. So that's my why. What's your why? Let me know in the comments below. The best thing that you can do is understand why you want to pursue it. For some, it might be health reasons. Maybe you do have diabetes, maybe you do have high blood pressure, maybe you do have other things that are affecting your health that could be corrected if you had a better diet. For others, it is about the animals, and granted, I don't appreciate how animals are treated and everything, like, that are farmed and everything for our consumption. I think it's terrible. A lot of times we mask our faces toward, what's actually happening to them. And so I get it, I understand it. I think it's very saddening. However, that's not my biggest motivator. My biggest motivator is how I feel. I probably will share more about the different changes that I've experienced so far. There's plenty of time to do so, but that's my why, and it's also my first tip on how to be vegan. Decide and really think about and understand why you want to be vegan, what you believe is going to do for you, and why it's important to you. And I think that's the biggest place to start, and from there you can only have success if you understand the goal you are trying to get to. So with that being said, I'm gonna leave it at that. I can't wait for my next video to share how to be vegan. If you don't want to miss any of this segment, make sure you subscribe below so that you don't miss any of these videos, which I will be posting up every Wednesday. Every Wednesday each week. And make sure you give me a thumbs up if you think that this will be a great segment, and if you have any other things that you might be interested in how to become vegan, like you have any questions and stuff. I'm doing a lot of research for myself, so I'll do it for you too. Anything else? Oh yeah, give me a thumbs up. I said that already. Okay, if you don't care about being vegan, or you don't want to be vegan but you want to have a healthier diet, give me a thumbs up. And if you don't care about that, just give me a thumbs up anyways, just because you're nice. Yeah. And make sure that you share this video with your mother, father, brother, sister, cousins, everybody, so that they can hop in and get the information as well. So until next time, bye for now. Oh, I forgot. Before you leave, make sure you check out some of my other videos. I have tons. Not really. I have a couple videos that I've posted up, but you will see more videos to come. Food, exercise, beauty, fitness, the whole shebang. You know? Okay. And vlogs. Eventually I'm going to start putting up some vlogs. But Wednesdays are dedicated to at least one video for how to be vegan. So, super long outro, but that's it. Bye for now. And oh, by the way, I'm Angel Viante. Thanks. There we go. Oh, my foof though. Come on. Okay, good enough. Hi guys, welcome back. Oh, do I want my glasses on? Let me just give a revamp to them lips though. Okay. Do I want to sit or do I want to stand? Okay, I guess I'll stand, kinda.